My body is supposed to know innately how to nurture and grow a glowing life deep inside my womb. My maternal instinct has already begun to consume my thoughts and actions, but my body does not comply. Instead, each month I say goodbye to another cycle and chance to conceive, followed by the compulsion to grieve what feels like a child I already knew. Fertility, I thought, I knew how to do. In school, it was pounded into my head just how easy it is to get pregnant, showing us all kinds of images of expectant teenage mothers and frightening situations, filling my head with themes of damnation. I remember as a teen I had so much fear that my boyfriend and I would always adhere to every form of birth control simultaneously. Condoms, oral, contraception, no skin-to-skin connection, whatever would give us the most protection. Looking back, I feel as though I was told a lie, watching my shell of a body try to conceive a child out of love. Months go by, no interventions used. Each month I get more confused, trying to keep the passion alive, having to have a robotic sex drive, scheduling relations, going through the motion every other day like an act of devotion, all the while battling heavy emotion. My soul is heavy as I feel like a failure. My womanhood stripped, my body a traitor. I figured conception so natural and pure. One was just to make love, and with that is sure to create a life without much struggle. A couple of tries leads to a bundle. Being a woman, I assumed I was entitled to the basic foundation of human survival. I begin to curse the world around me, judging beautiful families out of jealousy, teenagers, unexpectant mothers, and young families with 2 or more children, making me out to be some kind of villain, wondering why I continue to be infertile. I close my eyes and I see your face. It's there that we are able to embrace. I kiss your cheek and I understand what it would be like to hold your hand. I snap back to reality as I begin crying. An ocean of tears I have been trying to hold back with my mental levy, but this time the emotion is much too heavy. I've had names chosen for a while now. A dresser filled with infant treasure. Waiting for the time when we're together. I dream about you more often than not. You live inside each waking thought. Each time I have nausea, I assume that you're near, only once again to appear at the words "not pregnant" on that loathsome test. Depressed. I sink into my chair, gasping for air, trying hard to stay afloat, a hard lump in my throat, the mocking trash can filled with hollow hope. I gather my strength and I try to cope with the tidal wave of despair crashing down upon me, dispirited beliefs of what could be. But then, soon after, another cycle begins. Every 28 days, renewal of the craze. This time is it. I can feel it in my gut. No doubt and nothing but renewed anticipation. It's like I'm a child on Christmas who asked for a bicycle. As I lay in bed knowing I was entirely likable, I hear a sleigh bell in the distance, believing now that due to persistence, all I have worked for will come to fruition. In the morning, fulfillment of a year-long mission. Morning arrives, it's finally here. Excitement filling my eyes with tears. Running down the stairs and into the main room. No large gifts. My heart fills with doom. I grab a small package and a ball forms in my throat. Instead of a bicycle, I received a small boat. Attached to it there is a merciless note, and it reads, "You will need this more, I am afraid, as you ride the crimson wave." Fuck.